Everybody, this is Daisy Lopez from Chesmar Home San Antonio. Today I'm going to teach you how to add Google Pins to Google Maps. This is a very cool free feature that Google offers, and we should definitely take advantage of it. First off, it adds free organic search for our company, something that's very helpful. Second, and most importantly, it provides a better unique experience for our end users. Whenever they want to purchase a home, they can look us up, find a pin, get our address, put it on their phone, and get the navigation system ready and go see one of our sales counselors and one of our models. Additionally, it has other cool features like providing access to hours of operation, our phone number, our website, photos, and reviews. This is a tutorial that's about 10 minutes long. It's my very first tutorial, so bear with me for the remaining of the video. It's a step-by-step in-depth process of how to add Google Pins to Google Maps. So at the end of the video, if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
So the first step is just searching for Google Business. It's google.com/business, which takes you to their sign in, sign up page. As long as you have a Gmail account, you don't need to sign up, you just need to sign in. In this case, since Chesmar San Antonio has already created Google Pins, I'm going to go ahead and start doing them for Austin to show you a step-by-step process on how to do it. So I created an account for Austin, chesmaraustin@gmail.com. When you sign in, this is what your dashboard looks like. Since there are no pages, we are going to go ahead and create a page. So we click here, which leads us to a map. You enter the address. In this case, I'm going to be putting the address of one of our models out in Pflugerville, Falcon Point. When I typed it in, most of the time, it's going to tell you that they could not find the address. Unfortunately, since we are home builders, sometimes we build in areas where Google has not caught up in updating the maps, so you have to do it manually. The second option is to say I've correctly entered the name and address, so you select that, which leads you to a more detailed form to fill out, along with business name, address, city, state, zip code, main phone number, and category. It also gives you the option to click here if you deliver services to the customer's locations, in which case we don't, so we leave blank. Once everything's been filled out, you hit continue, and it tells you that you need to create a Google Plus page so you can manage your business, and it makes you confirm that the information is correct, in which case it appears to be so, and it has an option here to tell you that you're authorized to manage this business and you agree to the terms of service. You hit continue. So at this point, once the page loads up, it tells you that it's going to mail you a code, and it tells you that it's going to arrive between 1 or 2 weeks at the location provided. The issue is most of our model homes don't have mailboxes, so at this point you can select this or say continue and verify later. The option I've done is to continue and verify later, which kicks you back to your dashboard, and it gives you a tour of what Google Business is about. You can always go back to this and see it more in depth. So your Google Plus page is almost identical to Facebook. It has a little intro that you can write about yourself. You can change the background photo. You can add a photo here to have a profile photo. You can add a virtual tour. You can write a post, share photos, a link, a video. It is pretty straightforward. It's pretty cool because it tells you the percentage of completion you have here, and it just keeps reminding you to go ahead and finish all the necessary steps to have your business up and running. Another neat feature worth noting is that it also gives you insights. It does Google Analytics, so it tells you how many people have viewed your page, how popular your page is, and any trends that it notices, which is pretty helpful to get a better understanding of how your account is doing. So if you notice here on the left side, it's a tab that opens up, and right now we're under My Business, but if you go to All Pages, it's going to show the page that we just created for our sister divisions, Falcon Point community. And when we created this account, it automatically generated a Chesmar Homes Google Plus account. Obviously, I went back and added some photos to keep things a little bit more lively. Google has a pretty cool feature that allows you to upload the second, third, fourth, and remaining addresses in bulk through a spreadsheet instead of having to manually do them one by one. To do that, you just go to Manage This Page. At the top, you'll notice it says that your edits won't show because it's not live, it hasn't been verified. So we click Learn More, and it tells you that there's 4 different options: by postcard, by phone, instant verification, bulk verification. Phone's a little tricky because you have to coordinate with the sales counselors to be available, and then the main office, if you have prompts, it won't work because it will call the number specific to the address. So if we have 10 or more, we can do bulk verification, and this is an option on how to do it. So when you click on this, it gives you another link which says Learn More. When you open this, it's warning us that at the time we're not able for bulk verification because we only have that one account. But once we verify it, it should be good. So to add the different addresses without having to do them manually, all you have to do is click here at the bottom where it says Google My Business Locations. You open this and it brings you to another dashboard, and it currently shows the address that we have, and it's showing that we're missing information. Here at the top left, there's an option to import locations, and what it does is it gives you a template that allows you to just fill in the information required and have everything ready and uploaded. So this was the one that I created for the models in San Antonio. The store code was the community name. The name was obviously Chesmar. The address, so on and so forth. And whatever information we did not have, you just leave it blank. And that should not have an issue when it comes to uploading. So at this point, we're going to upload the file that we just created. And it's going to take a few seconds. It's going to show that it's been imported. So all the information is now available for Austin. And we have 10 new ones, which means we actually qualify to be considered Google bulk verification. Now it's going to give you some errors. 99% of the time it's just that the pin marker is off. So you have to go one by one and resolve whatever upload errors occurred. For example, like I had suspected, the marker is off, so you just click on this and it puts you to the map and you can drag the marker to the correct location. Once you have fixed the last error on a particular pin, it will remind you on the top right that your accounts still remain unverified. You have 2 options. You will select the Verify All Locations, which will bring you 3 options, and we would be considered a chain. It gives you a next prompt. Once you have entered all the required information, you select the Request Verification option. It tells you that your request has been submitted. At this point, the next step is you will receive an email from somebody from Google asking you for more information about this account. When I submitted my verification request for San Antonio, I was contacted by a rep from Google within 48 hours. The next questions that they asked for verification purposes was to provide photos of each location. That way they can look up the address and make sure we are who we say we are. We can't have any for sale signs, and we actually have to conduct business from each location. We do all these so we were able to qualify. The approval process takes a few days for completion. Once complete, The pins should populate within a few weeks. So next time you search for Chesmar Homes, you will find a pin, mark our location. You can click for directions, and you can get directions, get our website, our phone number, location, hours of operation, and you can even have a street view. And that is one of the ways Google Pins can help our business. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.